Happy new month. This is your stylist Benjai Hair Arts. Learn your hair, love your hair. So today I want us to talk about heat damage and how heat causes hair loss. One thing I would like you to know is that hair is a good conductor of heat. Hair conducts heat. Since it conducts heat, once you put a lot of heat, let's say above 100 degrees Celsius, if you keep on doing it more often, the hair will conduct heat and take it all the way towards the follicle, towards the scalp. Now remember that our follicles can only withstand a normal body temperature, that is 7 degrees Celsius. So once you keep on doing that heat procedure each and every day, what you're doing, the heat will be conducted down to the follicle and it will start attacking the follicle. Therefore, the follicle will start dying slowly by slowly. Guys, it can even take 15 years for you to see the results of the heat. Yes, this is what I mean. Most of the women aged at this time, aged early 40s or late 30s, you come to find that they are having an issue here of the hair loss around this area. The hair start thinning around this area. That simply says that during their young age, they used to do a lot of blow dry, especially when they were in high school. They used to do the straightening blow dry, ile ya kuchoma, that one. So that one, since they would do it more often, maybe weekly or several times in a week because they are going to school, that one is the one that caused that kind of hair loss. We call it CCCA, Central-Centrifugal Cicatricial Alopecia. Central-Centrifugal Cicatricial Alopecia, and is caused by excess usage of heat. Now, the other part is when you do a lot of heat styling to the hair melts. Once it melts, the cuticles melts and closes completely. In fact, if you put water when you're washing, you'll tend to see that some heat damage, the hair that has been damaged by heat, it's kind of straight, like you had chemical on it, but it's not chemical. You have never put any chemical. That simply shows the heat damage of the hair. There is no reverse for that. Once the hair has melted, it has melted. You can only cut that hair. Since even if you do what kind of treatment, there is no treatment that can penetrate into that hair, since the cuticles has melted and has totally closed. Now, since heat styling is still part of a system in styling the hair, what you're supposed to do is that make sure that you have heat protectors, and one of the recommended is Absolute Repair Molecular Oil. That one, it protects the heat up to 230 degrees Celsius. The other one is from the leave-in 25 Miracle Milk, and then there is this other leave-in Absolute Repair Molecular Leave-in. Those three has the capability to protect your hair from heat damage. Again, avoid using a lot of heat. Like in a week, let's say you can do once, or mostly should be done after every 2 weeks, because your hair or the scalp should be washed after every 2 weeks. So remember, when you are using heat, any heat above that 7 degrees Celsius on your hair, but direct, not the dryer, direct heat, always remember to have your heat protector. Yes, heat can cause hair loss. centrifugal cicatricial alopecia. By the time you're realizing it, it might even take 15 years by the time it's happening. So you might not realize it today, but years to come, maybe after 15 years, after 20 years, after 10 years, it depends how more often you are doing it, you'll start realizing that you are losing your hair, especially around the crown area. The only way to avoid that is just avoid using excess heat, and if you have to, always remember to use heat protectors. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time as we talk about something else. Ciao ciao. Dayo dayo.